Hey, you guys, welcome to Maya's Big Mouth. I'm here with.
Khalil Shabazz.
Okay, tell us a little about yourself.
Um, I'm a sport and entertainment management major. I have a passion for sports. Uh, I spend a lot of time listening to music, all genres, rap, country, R&B, rock. Um,
Okay, give us a rock song. What's your favorite rock
my
song?
favorite rock song right now is Brain Stew by Green Day.
Brains do.
Brain Stew.
Brains. Okay, that sound like.
I'm a Linkin Park guy as well, so my rock fans, they'll
I've
know
heard
what
of
I'm
that.
talking about.
Okay. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, I guess my first topic would be like, what do you think about the current state of music now?
The current state of music. So I primarily listen to hip hop and rap for the most part. And I would like to say that there's probably like it's something for everyone is what I'll say.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like a lot of the art is being lost though with the commercialization of music. I feel like a lot of things is just done for streams, for attention. What can go viral? What's the next TikTok song?
Okay.
What's the next dance? What's the next challenge? But I still feel like there's a lot of great art out there, but it's a lot of smaller artists that you have to really tap into.
That's true. That's true. I feel like it's definitely like TikTok definitely changed the game
For
and
sure.
like really like I don't know because like the artists who like used to make really good music like I even say like Drake like I'm a big Drake fan, I'm still a big Drake fan, but it's like I feel like now he just makes a lot of commercialized stuff
Yeah,
like
like
and people don't be taking time to put out albums anymore either.
yeah, it's a lot of sped up versions of songs, a lot of challenge like the Tootsie Slide or Shuffle
Mm-hmm.
by Drake. Like in '09, he wouldn't have dropped that. That wouldn't have been quality enough for him to release.
That
But
was not '09
if
Drake,
you can
bro.
get a nice little TikTok song and dance behind it, you're good. So
It's sad, low key though, because it's like we used to have quality music.
and I feel like there was a point where the music helped push the culture forward, and there were things that we were striving to as a community, and the music was part of that. And now we've lost that element. Like a lot of the
Yeah,
music just keeps promoting a lot of the bad things and the degeneracy within the community. So
right. But I also feel like it's kind of on us too to kind of promote because honestly, we're the ones that drive the sales.
yeah,
So it's
we're
like,
consuming it for sure, but like
yeah,
it's also up to us to be like, hey, we want better, like to not just settle for garbage in a sense, because if anyone can get on the radio now, anyone can have a song about anything, then what are we doing as a culture? So
you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we making the wrong people famous? And like,
because eventually those become the leaders for the next generation, those who everyone's looking up to, that's who they aspire to be. So who are we allowing to become role models?
right? Let's think about that. Okay, but I mean, okay. So what's up with college for you? Like, how since we're like 3 years in, how do you
Okay.
feel about college? Like, what do you feel?
I feel like college is just it's such a experience by itself. Like there's
Right.
so much good, there's so much bad, there's so much unexpected, there's so many twists and turns, and you just really you're finding yourself within finding your career as well. So there's a lot of different layers to it, a lot of different aspects that really change as you're going through the process.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, I feel like college low key like it's hard to be in college and then like now we're also trying to be adults at the same time.
Yeah, it's hard to
And
balance.
you know what I'm saying? Like, not only do I have to worry about my calculus exam, now I got to worry about okay, what I'm gonna eat.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm living off campus, how am I gonna pay my rent? Like, I don't know. It's so
it's really
stressful.
like it's like being a parent to yourself
Hello.
and trying to create your own career and a path for you to achieve your dreams. So like,
Because nobody really set us up for this. Like, you can say as like you can say as much as you say. Like, I remember when people used to come to like our high schools and stuff and be like, oh, like you gotta stay focused and this, that, and the third. And like, I get it now, but it's like that really didn't set us up for
yeah, it's like you
success.
don't understand until you're in the fire. You have to
Yeah,
experience it in order to really understand the warning. You can't. There's nothing that prepares you for it.
I don't know. I'm very stressed out though. I will tell you that.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
ready to
trying to
go.
find the line of like being happy and doing the things that you want to and pursue, and then also balancing your your education, your career goals, your extracurriculars, all that. It's just, it can be a lot.
Have you ever thought about dropping out?
No,
I
because
thought
I
about
just
it.
felt like I've invested too much into my education, and I came in with credits and stuff. So like, I'm almost there. Like I could have graduated this year if I did my internship earlier enough, but I wasn't willing to sacrifice a summer for it. So
So when you graduate next December, or you
no,
like?
I'll graduate on time with us.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, child. I don't. I came in with some credits too, and then I made the mistake of changing my major.
And I was almost there. I was that close.
Okay, like it was like 50% that down to like 35.
So what's your major now?
I'm a visual communications major.
Visual.
I
And what do
used to
you want to
be
do with that?
business. You said what?
And what do you want to do with that?
Oh, look at you asking me questions. But yeah, I just want to be in like a creative space. Like I want to be in fashion. I want to be in media. Like I don't really necessarily have like a specific job title, and I feel like that's like you kind of messing me up too because in school it's like you're working towards a job title
Yeah.
instead of like just I don't know. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's actually how my field is. So it's sport and entertainment management, but that's a slew of every job within the sports field. That's media, that's game day operations, that's ticketing, that's venue management, that's
Right.
tour management, that's live event stuff. It's so many different things, and sometimes I'm just like, what direction am I going, and
And
how am I
yeah.
supposed to know if I want this job if I haven't done it? Like,
Yeah, and the teachers don't really help. And it's like it's something you really gotta like figure out on your own for real.
yeah, for sure,
But
and
then it's like,
it's
okay, how do I figure that out?
and sometimes I feel like, well, not the school at HRSM as much, but a lot of professors are just researchers here and they teach on the side, and that's a problem. They have no
Mm-hmm.
passion for the students. This is just something they got assigned to do because they were already working for the university. I feel like that
Absolutely.
sets some students up to fail.
Right, because respectfully, if you don't have a teaching degree, then why are you teaching?
Yeah, if you're just a researcher, stick to your research. Don't mess
Yeah.
the rest of us up because you're only used to teaching people that are at your level. Like,
Yeah. Okay, I got a question. So how do you feel? How do you feel about when professors don't take like late assignments?
see, I understand both sides of it. So,
Mm-hmm.
in the real world, there are going to be instances where things have to be done by a certain point, and then there's just not going to be any option for you to do it. So,
Right.
I understand that some opportunities will pass you by, but then in other instances, I feel like there is a certain level of flexibility that can be had, but like not to be abused. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because I've seen both sides of it where professors have become too lenient and then now no one has any accountability or structure. And then I've had some professors that won't even accommodate like the most basic needs of students.
Won't even accommodate the most basic needs. Do you want to repeat that again?
I'm just saying, like
It's like
some of them stand on that, and I don't feel like it's necessary to stand on.
right. Because I mean, I've had friends who've had like mental health issues and stuff, and like they'd be like, "Man, I'm
And they'll just be
depressed."
like, yeah,
And they'd be like, "Well, I can't help you if you're not registered with the office." And I'm like, well, I can't. I was
and
depressed. Like, what do you
yeah,
want me to say? Like,
and then they're like, and even to get registered with the office, you have to have certain documentation and proof of all these things. And then there's a list of things that you have to get
right.
qualified for in order to get registered with them. So
Then you gotta like basically be on medication for it, low
yeah,
key. Like,
essentially, or going through whatever the university's process mandates. So like, and not everyone's comfortable with sharing that with the university and going through their channels. So because I've heard mixed reviews about our
really?
mental health offices. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, I've tried to get like, like counseling sessions and stuff, but it's like it's barely ever any counseling sessions. Like, I feel like if I want a counseling session and I need it right now, I need it right now.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait till next week because then I mean, I'm just gonna be like, well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, it's gonna be over by that time.
and then some people they've said they went to them and they just didn't feel like it was productive for them. Because
That
I've
too.
sent residents there as just as a resource, and
Because it's like, what can you do?
yeah,
Like,
what
that's your
can I
job,
do? Yeah,
really.
that's my job to send them to someone else, but there's only so much you can do. So
Yeah.
But I feel like mental health as a whole in college is just it's rough.
Very much rough.
And I feel like there should be more accommodations with less of having to prove yourself. Because I feel like everyone experiences things on different levels, so we
Yeah,
shouldn't always have to prove ourselves in that.
I agree. I agree. So I guess on that note, what do you think about USC as a whole? Like, what do you think about being black at a PWI?
I have an unpopular opinion about this, but I love being at USC.
I do
I've had
too.
an excellent experience being at USC. I think the black community is vibrant, and I think it's thriving at USC, even with all the negativity that can be on campus. Sometimes we have seen some pushback with Hip Hop Wednesday. You get on Yik Yak, you see some
Some
comments,
questionable
or
things.
we've had some instances where it doesn't always feel the best to be black in a space that's not predominantly black. But I've enjoyed my experience, and I wouldn't have went to anywhere else given the opportunity.
Yeah,
So
honestly, yeah. Because I mean, I've even gotten like full rides to like
yeah,
HBCUs that I just didn't take because like I don't know, like I just felt like USC was the place to be for me, like especially in the major that I did have, like in business, because we have like the number one business school in the country, basically. So it's just like I don't know, but I don't regret going here though.
yeah, for sure. And that was the same thing for me. I could have been a third generation Benedict Tiger, but they didn't offer sport and
Mm,
entertainment management as a major. So, and like I seen how well funded our program was and the amount of connections, and that really is an
right.
underrated part of where you go is that you need those connections, especially in my field, to where you don't really have a set of tangible skills in my field. You really have to know who you know to get those opportunities
That's
because
true.
you don't know if you can work that job until you're in it.
That's true. I I don't know, and that's why sometimes I look you feel for like students, especially like not all HBCUs, but like especially the ones that we know are kind of like not like just like it's not a Howard, like
Yeah,
it's not a Spelman. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And like when you go to like those like I don't want to say lower class HBCUs, but I mean, truth be told, it's a lower class HBCU. It's like you probably don't have as much
no,
opportunity.
definitely, because my
Yeah,
my dad was a professor at Benedict, and one of his complaints was that he felt like there wasn't enough funding to really give the students the opportunities that they needed, or to really make the program as strong as it should be to prepare them for the real world in some cases. So,
what did I teach?
I think he was a parks and recreation
Parks and
and physical
Recreation.
education.
Oh, okay.
He did
Okay.
both. So, because he started off as a physical education major at Benedict, and then they changed to parks and recreation while he was there. So
Okay. Okay. Where? Yeah. I don't know. I love the HBCUs though. That's homecoming season. That's where I'm at. I
yeah,
can't lie. I'm at Claflin. I'm at Benedict. I'm at SC State. I want to travel to NCAT. I can't lie.
I didn't hear you say upstate.
No. Upstate is not an HBCU.
Okay, but it's pretty popular for us
But
within the
upstate.
state.
We do know upstate is not safe.
Yeah, upstate is not state.
Upstate is no every year. But I mean, honestly, I didn't hear anything about this past year though.
No, I didn't hear anything negative this year,
I'm
but
sure.
I have had my own experience at upstate. So
Really?
yeah,
No, do tell.
yeah. So freshman year we went to upstate, and we went to this one function, and it was in like a abandoned Walmart. So already the vibes is crazy. Like,
Wait,
mind you, massive parking lot, massive abandoned Walmart or Food Line or whatever.
how did they? How was it like an event hall, or did they just go like set
No,
up
I mean like it was a Food
abandoned,
Lion, and it closed down or something,
and they
and
just
they
got in
gutted
there?
it, and they just said, "Let's throw parties here now."
Whoa.
Yeah, so mind you, it's packed. I mean, like line all the way down the plaza,
Mm-hmm.
and we're all out there waiting. It's so many people. It's probably thousands of people out there, and then they get to shooting. So everyone's running. Everyone's like, "Oh, we're gonna go to another function." So I drive to the next party. I get to the next party. The line's mad long. I wait for probably about 30, 45 minutes. I get in. It's so many people smoking in there. that the fire alarm goes off.
No.
So it's an indoor bar and lounge, but like you're not supposed to actually smoke in there. They smoke it out. The fire marshal pulls up and he's just like, everybody has to get out. Function's over,
What?
party's over, everybody go home. So they're in the parking lot across the street. Everyone they don't turn it into a car meet basically.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially it's a car meet after the function because it's been shut down. And then whoop the whoop, people start arguing, the hostility gets up. They shoot it up again. No. So I go back to the original function.
Okay, so at this time, what time of night is this? What's the time?
I want to say I probably got to the first party around 10 something.
Okay.
I got in the second party around 10:45-ish, 11-ish. I'm in there for about 5-10 minutes max before the fire alarm goes off. Yes, literally.
Did you have to pay to get in?
Yes.
How much?
No refund. I think probably a 30 ball.
No.
After waiting in the line, because I'm the type of person. Once I'm standing in the line, if I'm out there for more than 30 minutes, I'm just gonna get the function because I done already wasted my time at that point.
Yeah, you might.
So I paid for it, and I'm just 30. Like, dang, I done wasted my 30 ball for a 5 minutes.
I would have had to call the bank. I can't lie to you.
I should have reported it as fraud, but the bird, calm down. Never again.
No. See, and that's why I think I remember either you were like, I forgot his name. One of y'all told me that story, back in freshman year, and I was like, nah, I can't, nah, maybe upstate's not the move. Because I don't know about you, but when I was in high school and I used to have friends in college, they'd be like, oh, upstate the move, upstate, that's where you gotta go.
Low-key, what if it's just our generation just messed up? We messed the mantle up, man. That might be the case.
I can't deny that.
Yeah, what's going on at upstate, man? Or maybe it's the locals. It might be the locals.
And it's like, cause ours don't be jumping like that either. Yeah, so it's like you gotta find something to supplement.
But what happened though? Let's talk about that. I feel like when we first got here, freshman year, all the parties, the kickbacks
was lit.
Even the little side darties and stuff they would do, or little cookouts and stuff. I feel like something has changed. There's been a decline in the quality of music.
What?
The quality of venue, the speed of the lines. What has changed recently?
I don't know. Something's up. I was just saying that the other day, I don't know. Because I remember it used to... Ooh, let me not say no name.
Now, granted, some of the venues have got shut down.
Yeah.
RIP the Social.
RIP.
I ain't gonna say RIP Cotton Gin. I feel like I could never get past the name. I've been there, but I ain't gonna say
no,
RIP.
I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, have you ever been there? Okay.
Yeah, I went there.
Have you been there for a black party?
Okay, I went there for one function ever, and it was one of my friend's birthdays, so it was in November. Ooh. It was a Q party.
Ooh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
But I remember, I don't know, it was a little small. It was packed. It was real packed. Hot. It was real hot. Yeah, that's what I remember. Upstairs. Yeah, we were upstairs, and it was really, really hot.
I don't know. Because when I went, I mean...
It would be interesting because there would be a blend of people in there, though.
Yeah.
Because Cotton Gin, you would see people outside of really, the people that are just normally at the black events, so...
Yeah, I don't know. Rip Social though, that was the spot.
But Social was on a decline too, because I remember freshman year they used to let people on the upstairs.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they got real strict. They was about their money, so.
Okay, and then they get shut down because they serve minors alcohol.
Yeah, but.
Were you one of the minors? Do you want to speak up?
No. I never bought nothing at Social, no.
But you bought it somewhere else?
No.
Okay, Khalil.
No, I was just an observer. I'm just an observer, and I just know. I feel like you can see when someone's a minor. Sometimes.
Yeah, but now...
There's a line. Sometimes you can just...
Yeah.
Some people, they just have that nervousness about them when they're doing something they're not supposed to do. Yeah. They just start to fold up a little bit, but...
Yeah, that's true.
But it would be hard to crack down on everywhere in Colombia for
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah. I miss the party scene. I don't know. And I wonder, like, because you know what they be saying, like, we're like the number one school for like first year
yeah,
experience. So I wonder if it's like maybe if we're just getting older or like, and like, do the freshmen still be like
it might be a
lit?
combination of that, or it's also like
But
the
it has been a decline though.
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I think everyone can agree to that. I think I've heard that from pretty much everyone I've talked to that's been here.
Yeah, because it used to be if it wasn't a party every weekend, it was a
A
kickback.
kickback,
If it wasn't a
or
kickback, it was a darty. Like it was
somebody was
something to
doing
do.
something.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
I feel like even now, like even pre-games, like people used to pre-game for the functions. Pre-games don't really be happening no more. Maybe it's the economy. Inflation done caught everybody.
No, for real. I can't lie to you.
People done retired, man. Ain't no more free out.
I'm gonna say everybody in them books, I guess.
That's real.
I mean, I ain't mad at it.
I'm in the
But
books
I mean,
now,
I be
so
wanting me a little good time every now.
yeah, every now and then you gotta switch it up.
You know, and then I don't want to go, and then I don't be wanting to go to parties all the time either.
Yeah.
Like I low-key do feel like I'm a kickback girl, but like not like one of those like literal kickbacks, but I feel like
No, a kickback with a good vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, and it don't even have to be like, the music don't even got to be all loud for real. Like,
right.
Sometimes it can really just be everyone in the room is on the same vibe, like, and everyone can just relax and chill. Like,
yeah. But part of that too is like a lot of the apartments are cracking down on like
for sure
parties and stuff like that. Like,
and too many people standing outside. Like, come on now.
Yeah, it's like you in and you out, and if you out, go in your car and leave. You know.
And people be out because it be too hot. But I feel like people need to institute a rule. If you hosting a kickback, you got to pre-treat your crib, set it to 60 before everyone get there.
Y'all hear that?
That's the new rule. Set your crib to 60 an hour before everyone get there.
Okay, because they going to
keep it breezy, man.
Okay, and keep that fan on.
You know the melanin draw a little extra heat. So
okay, and keep that fan on because I know some people be at the kickback smoking, and then now we got to leave because it's beep, beep, beep going on.
Yeah, make sure you got your fire alarms right, man.
Hello,
don't be having it beeping. Out. Yeah, take it out. Or you gonna have everybody night ruin.
Okay, now we ain't gonna have nothing to do. We barely already got stuff to do.
Yeah, barely. Don't have places to host the parties at anyway.
What is some things you miss from your childhood? Like not even childhood or even just like back in high school, like because I feel like it's such a difference in time from high school and like stuff we used to do and like now, you know?
Ooh, I think I got a good answer for this. I miss the way people view boredom. I think now everyone, really with social media and phones becoming as prevalent as they are, everyone has to be stimulated every second, all the time. You always have to do something.
I sure do.
I think about now, every time I'm eating a meal almost, I'm watching something.
Yeah.
I remember there was a time where I could just sit and be still and do nothing. And just, it wouldn't bother me that I'm not doing anything. Like, to just sit still and be peaceful with nothingness. I feel like a lot of people see boredom or doing nothing as microdosing death. Like, they have to be stimulated. Something has to be happening for them in order for them to feel something. And I feel like the world has changed, has demonized just being bored and being still.
Hold on, that's something to think about. Wait, because I thought you was going to say something like, I miss the TV shows of that.
Nah, I had to get that one off.
No, that's something to think about though, honestly. Because like, even now, like I'm trying to like move away from the screen so much. Like I'm trying to get back into like recreational reading and stuff like that. Like, just to like, because I feel like the screens really messed us up.
For sure.
Especially when they started like, I mean, we've been using like laptops in school since we were like first grade, second grade, third grade. But like, I don't know. It's just so much into our world now. And then I be thinking sometimes, I'm like, do people even have hobbies anymore?
No, like that's really become a problem. A lot of people do not have hobbies. And I'm not going to say my opinion on that. I can't. But a lot of people have made it to where their hobbies are their friends. A lot of people, I've known people to where they're so invested into their friendships to where that's their hobbies. Like they don't have, like I can go hoop and play basketball by myself. I can play with others. I can do it in a bad mood, in a good mood. It doesn't matter. That's my hobby. I enjoy it no matter what. They have, in their eyes, they don't have an hobby. So they spend their time being invested in their friends and being like, and doing things with their friends, but they don't have anything outside of just their friends. Like some people, their hobbies are their relationships.
I get that. I get that.
So,
and
and then
kind of ate me up, but
hey, that's how it happens. But people don't do it on purpose. It's just that I feel like some people like they just don't. They've never thought about it like that until those people leave their lives and they have nothing to do. Because I've known people to where their boyfriend was their hobby or their girlfriend was their hobby, and then when they end up back single, they don't know what to do with themselves because they never had hobbies and things to do with themselves. So
what? Can we low key get into that for a minute? Like, I know. Okay, so as a girl, I know there has been like girls that I've come across growing up that have been like so boy crazy, like so boy focused. Like, is there like an equivalent to that for guys?
yes and yes, but it's expressed in different manners.
Okay.
So like, if a man is like that, they're not gonna be like everything's about women, like, but you can see in the way that they act and the way that they treat women. So there's like a line to where if they'll do anything for a woman's attention, you can see that, but they won't make that their personality. Where I feel like when women are like boy crazy, you can see it showing in every aspect of their personality.
Like very much pick me.
Yeah, like you can see it just in every aspect of what they do. Like they can't hide it at all. I think men can conceal it.
I don't know, cause I've seen some TikToks and like I've low-key seen it in real life, but like like POV TikToks and stuff like that. And then like seen those, I've seen when it's like I've seen some like TikToks where like when guys are around like a group of girls or something like or whatever, like guys will low-key be like very
Oh yeah, their personality.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like as a man, I feel like that's not cool. And
Have
you
you ever
can
had a
see that.
homeboy like
Yes,
that?
you can see like people where their whole. Well, I just in general people who change when other people get around. I don't like that. But specifically, some like a popular example would be like men starting to play fight when women get around. Like, don't do that. Do not be play fighting or doing anything childish like that because. What are you doing that for?
Like,
Who are you putting on the show for?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like the equivalent for girls would be like, "Oh, why'd you wear that?" Or like, why you got on that makeup on?" I'm like, because I want to.
Well, see, that's another thing. I think women will slick hate and men just say it. But the thing is, I don't think men take it to heart usually. Like it's a lot more lighthearted. I could say some things to a man that I'm friends with that would be like crossing the line for most women, depending on the context. So I feel like the way we joke with each other can be much more aggressive without malicious intent behind it for real, as opposed to like people saying things with real jealousy and animosity behind it.
I can definitely get that. I've definitely been offended on many occasions by slick stuff. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't. I just feel like slick comments are unnecessary because it's really your hate speaking.
You're hating.
It just has to come out. Like,
and me personally, like, I feel like I'm a certified hater, but I'm trolling.
No, yeah, for sure. I hate out of jokes, not real animosity for me.
Yeah.
But you can always tell a difference between a joke and then when someone's genuinely hating because they have something against someone.
That's true. Or sometimes it might take you really like you take a day, you think that like
hold up.
Wait a minute.
Why did they say that?
Hold on.
Because it'll really be the most unnecessary comment. It'll be something they say that wasn't even warranted. So
I asked this question on my spam. I think you answered it. But my question was, what do you think about like well, it's kind of pivoting off of that, but the question was, do we have crushes in our adult age? Or is it just like, oh, I think they're cute?
I think well, to straight up answer the question, to a much lesser degree if you still have crushes. So for me personally, I don't think I'm ever crushing on someone in my adult age. I think I left that in high school. I feel like there's a combination of factors that would make me attracted to you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's really just like, oh, I'm crushing on them. Because what it really is a crush. What do you define a crush as? So I can really give you a good answer to
Okay,
that.
so like, okay, well, I guess it's just speaking from a girl's perspective, but so like back in the day, like elementary school, middle school, stuff like that, when we had crushes, like it was a crush on one person. Like you had your one person, like this is my man. This is my man in real life, but like not really on Delulu. But it's like I don't know, like you always try to be by them. You always looking at them. Like it's just I feel like a crush is really like one single person that you like are
Oh, okay.
fixated on.
So,
Like you know what I'm saying?
okay, here's what I'll say.
Okay.
So for me, I can have someone that I would want, but like I'm not gonna if they're not pursuing me in the manner that I think they should,
Mm.
I'm still gonna keep my options open. Like so like what like as a crush as someone that's someone you're already involved with or just someone like, oh, I want this person.
I guess you could say, well, involved with like relationship wise or
Or
like your
just like
friends,
talking to or
like
like moving towards something or just I want this person, that's my crush.
I guess you could say the latter.
Okay. So me as a man,
Mm-hmm.
delusion as a man, I don't believe that any man should be delusional. I don't think we can afford to be delusional. I think you should be ashamed of yourself to be delusional as a man. In
Wait.
terms of with women, because that's not healthy for you.
Okay.
So like women can be like, oh, that's my man as a joke, but as a man, you shouldn't be doing that
You
with
can't be
women.
like my
Yeah,
girl, my girl,
you
my
can't
girl.
do that. You can't do that. That's unacceptable. But so like yeah, there have been instances where I've been like, oh, I want that specific person.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that still exists, but I don't think it's as common. I think it's significantly less common. I don't think there's like I knew people in high school, they would have a new crush every 2 weeks or something like.
True.
But I feel like for me now, it takes so much because it takes so much for me, a combination of things for me to be like, oh, that person's really different. Like,
Yeah, because we're met with so many like different people now too. Like when we were back in like grade school, like you literally had maybe your pool of schools. So
yeah,
like,
and that's
you know what
it,
I'm
really.
saying?
Like, it's so
Now it's like
small.
the whole world.
Yeah, and then you also like the older I get, the more I realize that there's attractive people everywhere. Like, quite literally, it's everywhere. So just being attractive is not enough. Like,
Have you ever been attracted to anyone that's not your race?
yes and no. So,
Why'd you look at me like
well,
that?
here's the thing, because I feel like I can be physically attracted to someone, but not like mentally. Yeah. So, like, for me, I've never been involved with anyone outside my race. So,
Okay.
I've only dated and talked to black women. So, I wouldn't really be able to speak on, yeah, I've seen people that aren't black and been like, oh, yeah, she's cute, but like, I've never put the effort in or
Never had the
genuinely,
urge
yeah,
to.
like, because why would I when black women are right here? Like,
A black king for you guys. What can I say? What can I say? It's March 1st, but
it's the black history always.
Black history is year round. I don't know, yeah.
So, what about you? What's your
What
opinion?
on that?
Yeah.
I don't know. And now I do feel the same way. I don't even know why I tried to lie. I do feel the same way. I don't know, but I look. You feel like it's definitely. I feel like I have crushes in the back of my head though. Like it'll be a lot of people. I'll be like, oh, he's cute, whatever, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's still like I don't know. Like it's someone like if he was to call me up right now, I'd be like, okay, hold on, wait a second.
Okay,
like,
yeah, I understand that. I understand
like you know
that.
what I'm saying? Like that's definitely like
So in the sense that if you were given a pool of options and that one was available, that would be the one you choose every time
yeah.
compared to the pool of options. So yeah, I understand that. As a man, I felt that way before, but like, does that happen? Like,
I don't think so.
to really just be having a crush nowadays? I don't know. I just feel
It's
like
too much. The college love scene is already so
and social
terrible.
media has just made it worse. I feel like social media allows you to see a side of people that you wouldn't see otherwise sometimes. So you just, I don't know.
I don't
It just gives you a
know.
different perspective.
I hate being in college and trying to do love. I can't do it.
Yeah, I think it's a very rocky road.
Such a rocky road because it's like no, I don't know. It's like everybody left their mom's house and it's like now we're lit. We lit. We
Yeah,
up.
it's
like,
and you never really know. There's no level of comfortability that you can have in college. That's just
really
how it
not your
goes
man.
because you don't know.
That's
you just
really not
genuinely
your girl.
don't know.
I don't know.
It might be your girlfriend today, somebody's girlfriend tomorrow. So.
Can I ask, have you been in a relationship as like we've been in college?
In a serious relationship, yes.
Okay.
But like, it didn't last very long for me being in college. So it was coming into college. So I was already in one and then came into college and then it just didn't work out. So, but it wasn't. I don't think it was the college
thing.
Yeah, okay. It wasn't that. It was more of a personality type thing. So
it'd be like that. Yeah, I've never been in a relationship, so we're just gonna skip that one for me. It's rough. It's so rough.
I think you're dodging a bullet. So
that's true though. That's true. I very much do apply to everybody who can get into a relationship because it's hard to even get into one nowadays.
Like, I mean, yeah, I've seen people where that one relationship in college affects their whole experience. So you never know what you're jumping into. So
I'm dodging a bullet, man. I got one more year to dodge a bullet.
Yeah.
Already dodged teen pregnancy, so
shout out to us for beating teen parenthood, man.
Man, what?
I don't know. I feel like I don't have any other good topics other than food, but like I feel like that's so basic though. Like,
what do you want to talk about food?
I just feel like food is not the same.
Food doesn't hit anymore.
It's not like, and as a person who loves wings, I can just speak for the wings, man. The quality of wings,
little wings.
I just feel like of all meat, vegetables too. I feel like most of the time when I'm eating stuff, it just feels faker than it should.
I feel that way. And I also feel like, I don't know, like when I was little, like we only used to be able to eat what mom made. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like it was a delicacy to go out to like Red Lobster or something like, we finna grub. But now it's like, I feel like since we have access to so many options of food, it kind of takes away from the enjoyment. Yeah,
like when you can have it whenever you want it, it's not the same.
You know.
But also, like, eating out was never supposed to be like a regular part of our diets. And we got tricked. They hit us with it. Okay, advertising and marketing, man. It works. Okay. And then the food be good, so I ain't gonna act like the food don't be good. But like, I know that we're not meant to be down here eating this. Like, all those beautiful fruits and vegetables that come out the earth, and we eating, who knows what.
So are you like vegan or something?
No, I'm not. But like, I believe that like diet and what you eat is very important though, because I feel like that's something that we neglect as young people like a lot because we feel invincible. Like we can eat anything, we can do anything,
and the college cafeteria serves anything.
Yeah, like, but also USC doesn't do a good job with healthy options, but we're not gonna talk about that.
It's like 500 acai bowl places around.
Yeah, here. Like a couple of little salad bars every now and then.
But. And then like really the healthy options are like not in the central of campus.
Yeah, and
like it's all around.
And they have weird hours. Like with Fresh Greens has different hours than all the other dining halls on campus. I think they have a berry spot. Yeah. But with acai in there. Yeah, but.
Which I don't even like because I'm sorry, eating healthy, but y'all took out an ice cream shop to put an acai bowl place. Yeah. And we already got like 500 other ones. Yeah. I still got beef. Yeah, I think we've downgraded our eating options. We did. Every year since freshman year. I heard they used to have like Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. When my sister was here, they had Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Subway. I mean, that's not good though. But taste-wise, I would have been. Yeah. Did you get a freshman 15? Did I? I'm not sure. Because here's the thing, I don't weigh myself. So either I look at myself and I'll just be like, she gained weight,
did you
Something
lose
ain't
weight?
right.
I don't know. So maybe, probably, I don't know.
I think I did. Cause
I was
looking
eating
back-
good though. I remember I used to be in Bates Diner eating good.
What?
So,
I'm not gonna lie, I only ate at Bates like once though.
well, unfortunately, I lived there, so I had a real college experience, man. You come from the trenches of Bates, man.
Yeah, that's the really share a room. That's the real college experience.
Yeah, share a bathroom with 18 other dudes.
How was that?
It was disgusting. I didn't even use my floor bathroom. I used someone else's.
No.
Because I didn't trust the people on my floor. They were disgusting.
I wouldn't trust. That's why I was so hard. I was like, I gotta get into one of the quads.
I wish anyone that had the quads or Park Place or 650 or Union
Park Place as
freshman year, I was hating on y'all.
I was hating so bad.
I had so much hate in my heart for y'all. Because I'm in Bates, the trenches.
What?
We got water dripping in the study room, ladybugs in the winter, like
Whoa.
salamanders in the stairwells. Come on now.
Nah.
Yeah, it was a nice little horror story there.
I'm glad I have my little bougie experience, low key bougie.
Low key bougie.
I definitely used to eat Chick-fil-A.
Nah, I think that's part of the experience. You get here, you gotta eat Chick-fil-A.
If you're not eating the Chick-fil-A,
I don't even want to think about how much Chick-fil-A I ate.
I seen somebody put on Yik Yak, like I want a Spotify Warped of like how many
No,
times
for real.
I ate Chick-fil-A.
I wish Grubhub did that for real.
No, for real.
Because I would have liked to know, especially with the old restaurants. I used to like what was it? The pasta.
Yeah. Oh,
Tavolino.
yes.
Yeah, the pasta restaurant was. No, you got them when it was fresh.
No.
Okay. I take it. I take my L on that one.
Me. I don't know.
I used to rock with it.
I don't know. I tried that thing once and it was like, nah, like it's giving Alfredo out the jar.
Food Lab though.
Food Lab.
Food Lab with the Southern
yeah.
kitchen, rotating menu.
And they used to have like fair food too.
Yeah, they used to go hard with that. And having a rotating menu was a great idea. I think that was a fire idea.
That was a good idea. And they even last year, Food Lab was kind of just like they let different restaurants come in and do their thing. They should have kept that.
The campus partners and stuff, like they had a little barbecue truck pull up, I think, one time. So I don't know.
I'm not gonna say I don't like the new dining hall upstairs, but like
I don't think we needed another dining hall. I also don't think we need to renovate Russell. I think there needs to be more campus housing.
It needs to be more parking.
But also, if there's more campus housing, more people can live on campus, less people have to drive. But there does need to be more parking as well.
Hello. And make it free.
Yeah. Or do something because the prices are just going up every year.
Hello.
Ain't no more spaces. And then there's some lots that aren't even guaranteed and you're still paying all that money.
Hello.
And you don't even have a spot. So
why do I have to pay $10 for just so I can go to my class for 2 hours?
Literally everywhere. And it don't matter where you go. Darla, Close Hip, if you're on Gambrell, it doesn't matter. Like there's nowhere to park. Unless you walk, you gotta commute.
I don't know. I'm glad for that bus system.
Yeah, shout out to the shuttle workers.
Shout
That's why I'm always nice to the shuttle workers.
Shout out to the shuttle workers that when they get to their stop, they get off and take a smoke break.
And shout out to the ones that be really excited to do their job. Some of them just be, that's be their vibe for the day, and I appreciate it.
Shout out to the ones that say good morning, good afternoon, have a good day.
Shout out to the ones that stop when they see you trying to get on the bus.
Okay, because
some of them will look, and they want you to look like a fool.
They do.
Sometimes I think that might make their day just to see someone get love.
And you know what? If I make somebody's day,
hey man, more power to the hater in you, man.
That's my good deed of the day, to be honest.
I need the karma. Give it to me. I'll take it.
Well, shoot. I guess that'll be it for today, man. You want to plug yourself?
Nah, I'm good. No plugs.
No plugs. We need more people like you, honestly, though. You want to give us a fit check for today, though? You kind of got something on, though.
No, it's something real slight.
Okay.
Just a little puffer. It's rainy. It's cold.
Yeah.
My Nike Sacai Blazers.
What?
2 swoosh, double lace.
Oh.
Nice little shirt, something simple. Wrangler
Simple.
cargos.
I mean, he kind of got that
Just
on.
a nice little simple rainy day fit.
Y'all rate it down
to stay
below.
cool and cozy. You feel me?
Okay, because I did make him come out here and it's like thunderstorming outside. My bad.
All's well that ends well.
You know. Thank you for coming.
Of course.
You're my first guest on the show.
It was great chopping it up. I feel like I dropped a couple bars in there.
You did. You're about to go viral on TikTok, low key.
I hope so.
Well, you know how they be chopping it up.
Plug me in at Khalil Shabazz.
Oh, you want to be plugged now?
Yeah.
Say it again.
At Khalil Shabazz _.
Period. Thank you, Khalil.
For sure.
Okay. We'll see y'all later.
Have a good one.